Hi everyone, welcome to Michelle's Mystic Corner. Today I am going to do a deck review on the Out of Hand Tarot deck. So, this is a really nice deck. Um, I've used this quite a bit. It does have a black border around it, which I like the borders. I do. I I like them without borders. I like them with borders. I'm really not picky. Some people are. So let's jump right into this is a really modernized deck. Um, Here's your Fool card. We're gonna start with the major arcana. So here's the Fool card, and as you can see, he's got all of his tools with him. And he's got his companion with him, or not his tools, but his stuff with him that he's going to take on his journey. So there's that card. Here's the Magician, and he has all his tools with him. Okay. Now here's the High Priestess. She's the spiritual mother. And then the Empress. She's more the mother figure. The Emperor. In this card, the Hierophant is really shown as a very knowledgeable person because he does a lot of study. So, yeah, that would definitely be someone I would feel comfortable going to for advice, or, if I needed knowledge. The Lover's card is unique in that there are 3 hands on this card. Here is the Chariot card. The Strength card is really interesting because it really does take strength of a unique kind to make a blanket. Because you need to know that it can hurt. It can hurt the fingers. It can take a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. And you tend to have compassion for the person you are making that blanket for. And so it takes a lot of strength to love somebody enough to actually bleed for them. And, I've done sewing and it does make my fingers bleed. So, there is your Strength card. The Hermit card. The Wheel of Fortune. I know you don't always like making a U-turn. It's not about what is necessarily happening. It's about how you are dealing with what is happening. The Justice card. Here's the Hanged Man. Death. I love that Death is carrying the urn. What are you holding on to that is not serving you anything at all? Here's the Temperance card. Here is the Devil card. And the Tower. Your Star card. In this depiction of the moon, I really enjoy how the moon is being seen through a mirror or a looking glass in this case. And it's really being put under scrutiny because they want to see the whole truth of a situation. The Sun card. Judgment card. And then the World card. I love it. It's actually got the world in the frame. So, that is the major arcana. Now, let's look at the pentacles. Okay. So here we have the Ace. And the Two of Pentacles. Here's the Three of Pentacles. The Four. Now, what I like about the Five of Pentacles is it really shows what's going on, like past due, you're counting your coins, you're checking your balance, there's frustration, there's stress, there's fear in this card, but there's always a way. You just have to look. You just have to say, okay, I have two here, three there. It's time to do some working. It's time to get it into the manifestation stage. Here is the Six of Pentacles. Seven. Eight of Pentacles, creating your own abundance. The Nine of Pentacles, creating and making, being your own self-made person. This is how you make your abundances, by selling your goods or product, sharing. The 10. Okay, here we have the Page and the Knight. And the King and the Queen. Yeah, see, these are very modern and very telling. Yeah, they're very easy to read. I can definitely see where you can see what the pictures are indicating. They give the meanings in the imagery in a very modern way. So for the swords, again, here it is. You are the one in control of your thoughts. And so you need to write those down and put them into action. Here's the Two of Swords. The Three of Swords. And I love how it is showing the back of these cards on there, if you can see that up here. That is the actual back of these cards. Here's the 4. Here's the 5 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. There's the research. Time to do the intellectual looking and researching and plotting and planning. And wow, yeah, these are pretty detailed cards. I love the 9 of Swords just for the hands themselves. Very, the artwork is beautiful. The 10 of Swords. You're wearing your thoughts on your sleeve, literally. Here's the Page and the Knight of Swords. And then we have the King and Queen. Okay. Now, the next set is the Wands. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. And the picture is not going to paint itself. You might be given the paintbrush. You have everything you need, but you have to start it. It's not going to paint itself. The 2 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. Four. 5 of Wands. Here's the sports card. 6 of Wands. Achievement, celebration. Here's the 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 9. 10. And now, if you'll notice, I'm going to go back just a little bit here. 8, let's just go to 8, 9, and 10. So, 8, there is Rider-Waite-Smith in there. Imagery. 9, he's looking up the 9 of Wands in the laptop. In the 10, he's carrying that box, but look, there's the 10 of Wands back there. So close to being home. So close. Okay, here is the Page of Wands. I love it. Look at those cute socks. I think that is I want to say, I'm not saying that's a gecko. I'm saying maybe a salamander. Not positive. But that is perfect. Okay, here's the Knight. The Queen. I love the Queen doing her magic. She is doing what she is called to do. And then the king. Now we have the cups. And here is the Ace of Cups. It's a picture inside of a picture. Just beautiful. The Two of Cups. Again, there's the card up top. In the very top up here. The Three of Cups. In the Four of Cups, he is right there holding that cup card. Here's the Five of Cups. Don't cry over spilt milk card. Or in this case, spilt coffee. Because you got some broken coffee cups there. Six of Cups. Seven. Eight of Cups. I like it. Are you trapped and holding on to garbage that you need to throw away? Trashed emotions that are not doing you any good? Here's the Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups. In this Page of Cups, look, he has the fish in his water. I love that one. The Knight. The Queen. Again, she is doing her magic in her teacup. And she's got all her stones around her. And then the King. He is always in control, sure of himself. Look at his coffee cup. I love it. Perfect. Oh, and the tissue box. It also has, yeah. And, no, I don't have them on. Look at that. That is a little fish for his, oh, I just lost the word for it. His, his pin for his, yeah. So that is the Out of Hand Tarot deck. And I really, really like this deck. So yes, it is modern. It has a little bit of the original in there. I think it is a great deck. And so I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you want a reading with this deck or any other, you can find me at psychic.cafe/mystic corner or psychic.cafe/Michelle. I hope to hear from you and see you soon. Bye.